Hi, welcome back to the channel. We have this question on triangular prism. I believe it will help us see how to find the surface area of related shapes. I'll be glad if you pause this video, give it a try before seeing my solution. That said, let's get into class. Now, our shape here is a triangular prism, and if you look at this shape closely, you'll see that it's a combination of triangles and rectangles. Like I said, it's a combination of triangles and rectangles. Now, to calculate the total surface area of this prism, you have to carefully pick out each of the rectangles and the triangles. Now, let's pick out the triangles first. We have two triangles. We have triangle ABC, and we also have triangle FED. Look at triangle FED. This is F, this is E, and this is D. Now also, we now have three rectangles that we must pay attention to. The first rectangle is that of ABEF. The second is that of ACDF, and the last rectangle that we must pay attention to is that of BCDE. Now, in this shape, I can observe that every other side has been given. If you look at this side here, my BC from BC here is the same thing as ED. And if you look at it again, let's tag this. This is BC and ED are same. If you look at CD here is the same thing as BE. They are the same. Then lastly, if you look at AB here is the same thing as EF here. Now, so with all this dimension, we can define our solutions. But there's just one thing we need to look for. Along this triangle ABC, AC has not been given, and we will need AC when solving for rectangle ACDF. So we have to look for that. But first, let's start with the triangles. Now, for triangle ABC and triangle FED, you see that triangle ABC is equals to triangle FED because they have the same dimension. So their areas will be equal. Now, the area of a rectangle of a triangle, area of a triangle is given as half base times height. So that the area of this triangle ABC, area of ABC will be given as half times 24 times 7, which is the same thing as 2 here is 1, 2 in 24 is 12. 7 times 12, that's 84. That will be 84 centimeter squared. Now know that area of FED is equal to that of ABC because they are equal or similar triangles. So that area of FED also will be equals to 84 centimeter squared. So we have defined two out of the areas. We defined for ABC and we've defined for FD. Next, we are going to be defining for rectangle ABEF. That is rectangle ABEF. Now we have solved for the triangles. We are left with three rectangles. Now let's solve for triangle ABEF. The area of this triangle will come from length times breadth. The length is the same thing as 24. That's equals to 24, while the breadth is 40. That's 24 times 40. 24 times 40. 960. That's 960 centimeter squared. Now the next rectangle I want to work on is my rectangle BCDE, which will come from, you see the length is BC and the breadth is CD. That will come from 7 times 40, which is equals to 280 centimeter squared. And lastly, the third rectangle we have to work on is rectangle ACDF. Now, but uniquely for this rectangle, this side has not been given. That's AC. Now we have to calculate AC. If you look at AC, AC is the hypotenuse of this triangle ABC, and we can apply Pythagoras Theorem so that AC all squared is the same thing as 7 squared plus 24 squared, which is equals to 49 plus 24 squared. 24 times 24, 576. That's the same thing as 576, which is equals to 625. AC now will come from the square root of 625, which is the same thing as 25. Now, if I've gotten AC to be 25, then I can solve for this rectangle so that the area of AC DF will come from 25, which is the length, times the breadth, which is 40. That's equals to 1000 centimeter squared. Now we have solved for the rectangles and the triangles. So the total surface area of this shape can now come from, let me pick them one by one. That of the triangles, that's 84 centimeters squared and 84 centimeters squared. 84 plus 84 plus 916 plus 280 and plus 1000. 84 plus 84 plus 916 plus 218 plus 1000 equals, total surface area equals 2408 centimeter squared. I hope you got something similar. In case you have gray areas, please do not hesitate to use the comment section. We'll be there to respond to you. Thank you for staying with us, and see you in another class.